Hey everyone, this is Nicole Mosley, aka Operation Hot Mom, and today's post is about this book that I'm reading right now. Can you see it? Called Jesus CEO Using Ancient Wisdom for Visionary Leadership, written by, Laurie Beth Jones. It's a great book. One of my coworkers gave this to me many, many years ago, and just recently did I pick it back off the shelf and was starting to read it. Today's post is this. What? You see, I'm not perfect. I just got to keep going. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep pressing in with this video. So I'm going to talk to you about just one chapter in this book. The chapters are very short, to the point. They're no longer than about 3 pages. It introduces a very thought-provoking concept. Then at the end of each chapter, the author asks you some questions. And the particular chapter that I'm going to talk about today is his I am statements are what he became. Now, I'm not here to debate your religion and beliefs. I'm not here to even convert you, whether you believe in a higher power or not. I just simply want to talk to you about this particular book and this particular chapter and how I have used this in my fitness, and I'll give you that example here shortly. I'm going to read a passage for you from this, and it simply says, "Words have power, and Jesus always spoke loving, powerful, and confident words about himself. It is interesting to listen to self-talk of super athletes. I once read an article in which one of the greatest female tennis players of all time reviewed a game that she lost. Every statement she made about herself was still positive. People who succeed speak well of themselves to themselves. Nowhere in the gospel does Jesus put himself down. Jesus was full of self-knowledge and self-love. His I am statements were what he became." And then at the end it says, "Whom do you tell yourself that you are on a daily basis?" And that's a very interesting concept. People who succeed speak well of themselves to themselves. And I think it's done in a different way of being cocky and conceited. It's just enlightenment and not self-knowledge. And so, for example, today I normally go running at 5:15 in the morning on Thursdays with this tri club that I joined to prep for a 10K that I'm running. But because I went to bed at 1 something in the morning, I just couldn't get up. I just was like, I'm tired. I'm not going to make it on 3 hours of sleep. I can't go and run 5.12 miles today. So what I did is I texted a couple of my friends, excuse me, and asked them if they would be willing to run with me this evening. And no one was available to go running with me at the particular time that I was interested in going. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go by myself. Well, just this week I was telling someone that I am not that motivated to go running by myself, because I always would tell myself I'm not a runner. That's not for me unless it has a basketball. If I'm running after a basketball, then I'm a runner. But just to go running is not for me. But today, I was forced to go running by myself. And the entire time I was running, I was thinking about this chapter in the book. And I was saying, I am doing this. I'm a runner. I'm going to run this 10K and I'm going to do it nonstop. And I end up running 4 miles without stopping. And this is a huge accomplishment. Some people look at me and they'll say, oh, you're an athlete. And by no means am I an athlete. I played basketball a little bit in junior high and high school. Did not play in college. And I graduated from college several years ago. And so this is all new to me. And so running is very new to me. And so for me to go, A, running by myself, and B, to run 4 miles and to do it nonstop is a huge accomplishment. But I am determined to do this 10K by not stopping. And I don't care the time. My goal is to run it and not stop. And so that means I have to prep for it. I can't just get up that day and say, oh, I'm going to run a 10K and run a 10K. I'm not that, my body is not conditioned for that. And so the very thing that I was telling myself that I'm not, I'm forcing myself to get to the point to tell myself that I am. And to tell myself, not anybody else, to tell myself, Nicole, I am a runner. I ran a 10K. You can do this. And so a lot of times in life, we tell ourselves negative things. We're not worthy. We're not able to do this. That we're not going to lose weight because we had a bad meal. That life has thrown us curveballs and we're just going to succumb to it. And I want you to know, okay, why is my camera doing that? I'm not zooming in. Can you zoom back out? Now it look like you gotta, okay. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna keep, see right there. I could say, oh, I'm not a professional video person, and so why am I making this video? Or no one is gonna listen to me, so I'm not gonna do it. And so you have to continue to press in regardless of the curves that life has thrown you. You can use this same concept of Jesus speaking as himself as a leader into your fitness goal. And don't tell yourself, don't look at anybody else and let them dictate your journey you take to get to fitness. Now, the reason why I'm sharing my story is just to inspire you, but you don't have to take the same road that I took. And little by little, you'll get there. So in the beginning, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, there's no way I was running 4 miles or even thinking about doing it. I definitely want to do it. But because I just gradually progressed along my journey, now I'm to the point that I just challenge myself naturally to do it. And it was a part of being around same people. So sometimes your accountability partner or your workout partner is not going to be able to work out with you. And you're going to have to tap into the I ams that you tell yourself. I'm going to achieve this goal. I'm going to press in. I'm going to keep going. The scale is not changing. I only lost 1 pound. Uh, my dress sizes are not dropping. I'm tired. All those various things, you're just gonna press in. You're gonna press in. You're gonna press in. You're gonna press in. Can I share a secret with you? I was in the gym like 5 to 6 weeks before I saw 1 pound come off the scale. But if I would have stopped, I wouldn't have gotten to the point that it was 1 pound a week, 2 pounds a week, 3 pounds a week, 4 pounds a week, because my metabolism kicked in, and my body started working for me. And a lot of times we will stop before we get to the end results. So today, this book, once again, the title is Jesus CEO Using Ancient Wisdom for Visionary Leadership. It's a great book that I would highly suggest that you get, introducing some lighter good concepts. Please leave me a comment and let me know the I ams that you're telling yourself, because I want you to know you are worthy. You're worth it. You can do this. There's no obstacle too great that you can't accomplish. You are making time to do this. You are going to exercise. You are going to eat right. You're not going to stop until you achieve your goal. These are all the things that will prevent you from doing it. But I believe that you can do it. So to follow me, to continue to learn more about my journey. If you don't know it, I gained 50 plus pounds when I was pregnant with my daughter. Battled with postpartum depression immediately upon coming home. Went through a period of my motherhood journey where I was having an identity crisis. And I tell my story to inspire women to achieve their fitness goals. So follow me at operationhotmama.com if you want to know how to take these same principles that I apply to my fitness and achieving my goals, and how I transferring it older into business and making money. Go to Generate Income with Nicole. Once again, follow me every day where I share my story at Operation Hot Mama if you want to know how to take those same principles that I use for fitness and I'm transferring those same things over into making income. Go to Generate Income with Nicole. Until next time, keep telling yourself the positive I ams, the positive I ams. What are you? What are you doing right now? What is this camera doing right now? Is what I want to know. It's like it's giving you a shot of my breast, and I don't know what's going on with that. But nevertheless, we're gonna keep it moving. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.